Did you know people can water fast for an entire month?
Sure. Okay.
That means no food, coffee, or soda. You only consume water. And when you're done, you'd get to have a massive meal like this. This fasting method is said to have all kinds of health benefits, but is that really the case? Well, on today's episode, we'll find out. This is your body on drinking only water for a month.
Yeah, eat! Eat!
Fasting has been practiced for thousands of years. Today, people fast for many reasons, like religion, losing weight, or maybe to detoxify. Although studies have shown that water fasting can have health benefits, it can come with risks. What does the body go through during a 1-month fast? And are any benefits worth the risk? As with any change in one's health routine, you should approach fasting with caution and forethought. You shouldn't even think about trying this if you're under the age of 18, a senior citizen, pregnant,
No!
or have any health complications. Talk to a doctor before you start, and if you are interested in this challenge, it's a good idea to prepare your body for the upcoming change. You can do this by eating smaller portions for 3 or 4 days before you fast, or by fasting for part of the day. Eat well before you fast with foods that are high in energy. Be sure to pick a time for your fast that will allow for rest.
The food is good.
The question is, how are you going to pay for it?
And don't do it if you're feeling unwell or tired. During the first hour of your fast, things will seem no different. After all, you've just finished eating.
Delicious.
Let's say it's evening and you've just had your last meal for the next month. Well, for the next 30 days, you're going to be ingesting nothing but water. Say goodbye to soda, coffee, and, of course, food. Although there haven't been extensive human studies on fasting, research suggests that there may be some positive impact on blood pressure and body weight.
Yes, you can.
It may lower the risk of some chronic diseases and stimulate autophagy, which helps the body break down and recycle old cells. It's the start of a new day, and you wake up feeling no different than you did the day before. That's because, so far, not much has changed for you. You may have skipped a late-night snack, but otherwise, you wouldn't have been eating while you sleep anyway. Okay, lunchtime. Well, you've already skipped breakfast and now no lunch. Your stomach may be complaining a bit, but otherwise, you'd feel fine. What's important is that you make sure you continue to drink water throughout the day. You should be drinking more water than usual, at least 2 to 3 liters. Typically, you'd be getting a lot of your daily fluid intake from the foods you eat, so you'll need to make up for that with more water. Dinner time. Surprisingly, you may not be feeling as hungry as you might expect, even though for the last 24 hours, you've deprived your body of the fuel it needs. But be careful. Not eating may cause you to feel tired. You'll be low on energy, so be sure to conserve it. No intensive exercise and avoid operating heavy machinery or driving. During the last 2 days, any weight you've lost has likely been in the form of water weight and carbohydrates and not actual fat loss. But now that those have been depleted, your body will look to its fat deposits for energy. This is where weight loss will happen. Depleting your body's energy reserves will now force it to recycle older immune cells, triggering the immune system to produce new white cells. These lymphocytes are a key component of your immune system. Although it's not a full reset, it's like giving your immune system a good spring cleaning. You awaken with your mind sharp and your sense of smell supercharged. However, your body is very lethargic.
I'm really f***ing hungry.
Don't bother to exercise at all, it'll just make you feel sick. Your mouth feels clean, but your jaw is tight from a lack of use. You notice that your stomach seems to have deflated overnight. It seems tighter than usual. Congratulations! You've now gone for 3 days with no food. Feeling a little peckish? Well, here, have a glass of water. You're about to go into the toughest part of this challenge. This could be the hardest week to get through because you've deprived your body of food for 7 days. You will likely experience anger, weakness, and headaches.
You have any idea how much that stings?
Those symptoms will start to taper off a little, and you might be feeling better as your body adjusts to life without food. You notice you've lost a bit more weight. Hey, this could be the motivation you need to carry on. But then the mental game kicks in. You're frustrated and ready to quit. Going out for dinner with friends has been sacrificed and you're feeling isolated. This week is probably going to feel like a year. But be patient, you're in the home stretch. Physically, you might feel like your body has more energy. Yeah, you feel like you could fast for another 4 weeks. But for your safety, let's wrap it up here. Okay, you've made it to the end. Now, it's time to chow down. You may be craving a giant burger with a massive plate of fries, but don't do it. After restricting yourself from calories for this long, consuming large amounts of food can cause nausea and serious digestive problems. So be careful. You're better off eating something a little lighter, like a fresh salad with some chicken. Your stomach needs some time to settle. But regardless of what you eat, you'll notice your stomach will start to bloat more, and you'll feel the sudden urge to use the toilet. Okay, so you managed to make your way through this challenge. Research has shown that there may be some positive effects that are the result of fasting. Some studies have shown fasting might help with things like diabetes and potentially delay aging. But there's lots of risks as well, including nutrient deficiencies, blood pressure changes, and dehydration. So if you want to try something like this, talk to a doctor or medical professional beforehand. Okay, now that we've put our body through that grueling test, let's kick it into overdrive and put it in the ultimate distress. Let's find out what happens when you're in a coma on another episode of Your Body On.